Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to talk about the updated React Router DOM version 6. So React Router DOM version 6 got updated from version 5 to version 6 and some major changes happen in the latest version of React Router DOM. So I will talk about those changes in this video because if you are a regular viewer on my channel, then you might be facing an issue on those projects which I have uploaded till now on my channel. So I will not create any project in this video to show you what are the changes has done in the latest version of React Router DOM, that is version 6. Instead, I will take one of my existing project, and so we will be updating this project in which I have implemented a CRUD application along with the social media authentication with the help of React, Redux and Firebase. And this project video was uploaded I think 2 months back, in which I have used React Router DOM version 5. So I will do all the latest changes of React Router DOM version 6 in this project. So let's update this project with the latest changes that has been done in the React Router DOM version 6. And don't worry guys, I will provide the GitHub link of this project in the description. So you can always check out the project GitHub link for this existing project. So I'm going to open this project in my Visual Studio Code. So let's open this project in my VS Code. So as you can see that I have already opened this project in my Visual Studio Code. So first let's go to the package.json file, and here you can see that the version of React Router DOM is 5.20. okay, so this is the old version of React Router DOM. So we have to update this React Router DOM to version 6. So I'm going to open this. So I'm going to open terminal and write the command like npm install react router DOM @latest. So we have to use this command to update this React Router DOM. So it will install the latest version of React Router DOM, that is version 6. Okay, so let's wait for the package installation. And in my CMD, this existing project is already running on local host 3000, and it's look like our package got installed. So as you can see that our React Router DOM package got updated from 5.2 to 6. Okay, so let's close this one and let's restart this server. So I'm just going to do Control C and then I will do npm start. So let's do npm start to restart our React server. So our application is loading in browser, and as you can see that we have got first import error, that is switch is not exported from React Router DOM. So switch is not available in React Router DOM version 6. Instead we have to use routes. Okay, so let's update this one in our app.js file first. So switch is no longer available in React Router DOM. So let's remove this one. So here we have to use routes. Okay, and let's replace switch with the route. So let's refresh the browser, and now we got another import error like use history is not exported from React Router DOM. So use history is also got removed from React Router DOM. So use history basically is used to navigate towards the different URL. Okay, so use history basically used when you have submitted the login like username and password, and if you try to hit sign in, so user wanted to navigate towards the home page, so in that case use history we use. Now instead we have to use navigate, and it work in the same way as use history used to work. So use navigate is also used to navigate towards the different URL. So in React Router DOM version 6 they have introduced use navigate. So we are going to use navigate instead of use history. So let's bring the use navigate, and we have to store the reference of use navigate into a navigate variable. So let's do that one as well, and this will become navigate. And here instead of history.push we can just pass in navigate inside our use effect, and here we can pass dependency navigate, and this will become navigate. Let's save this file, and the same thing we have to do in our register.js file as well. So let's first store the reference of use navigate into a navigate variable, and we have to bring the use navigate from our React Router DOM. So here we are bringing the use navigate, and again we have to use the same way. So we are going to use navigate in order to navigate towards the home page, and in dependency also we have to update. So this will become navigate, not history. Let's save this file. So we need to update the same thing in our add-edit.js file as well. So let's go into the add-edit.js file and do the changes. So So here we are going to bring use navigate from our React router DOM, and here it will be use navigate. Okay, so this will become use navigate and this will become navigate. And let's check where we have used history.push. So we have used in handle submit. So as you can see that in set timeout we have used history.push, so it will become navigate only. So let's go into the browser and see if you got any error or not. So we have got one more import error, like use history is not exported from React router, and this error we have got in our component folder, that is loading to redirect. So I'm just copying this line of code, and here I'm going to bring the use navigate, and I'm copying the line and I'm going to paste the line here to store the reference of use navigate into a navigate variable. And here we can pass the navigate, and here we can use navigate instead of history.push. Let's save this file. Let's go into the browser. Okay, we got unexpected use of history. So let's update this one as well, dependency, so it will be navigate only. So let's save this file and let's go into the browser. Now we have got another issue, like user route is not a route component. All component children of routes must be a route or react.fragment. So what does that mean? It's like in our app.js file. So if you go back to the app.js file, so here we have used user route. So user route is nothing but a private route, so that we have created. So it's like custom route, and we cannot use any custom route or private route inside this routes component that has been provided by our React Router DOM version 6. So there is a workaround to use the private route inside this routes. Okay, so first let's replace with route only all the routes that we have registered in our app.js file. And first we need to change this component to element. Okay, so if you're using routes, then we don't need to use component, instead we have to use element. So first replace this all from component to element, and we have to also update the component that we have passed inside this brackets. Okay, so we have to use like this way. Okay, and we are going to change all the component that we have passed here. So let's do all the changes one by one. So the same thing we have to do with the register page as well. The same thing will goes for add edit file as well. So same thing will goes for add edit component as well. Okay, so everything we have to update like this way only. So this will become view, and this one is a about. And now the workaround for using the custom route or private route with the routes. So what we can do here, so we have to wrap the home component with our user route. So what we can do here, so we can write like this way, user route, and we can wrap inside this user route our home component. So now home will become a private route. Only logged in user can access the home page. And other three route, that is add contact, update contact, and view, so these are also a protected route. So we have to update this one as well. So I'm just going to copy this one and I'm going to just paste it in the add contact route, and the component will be the add edit, not home. So let's paste here first. Okay, so this will be add edit, not home, and this will be also add edit, and for view also we are going to apply the user route. Okay, so let's save this file, and we have to also do some small changes in our user route.js file. So let's go into the user route.js file as well. So in user route.js we cannot use route like this way, so we can just pass here children. Okay, so you can do something like this, and we can remove this one. So let's go into the browser, see if we still have any issue or not in our this existing application. So now you can see that we don't have any issue in our application. So now let's try to perform some kind of operation. So first I'm going to click on add contact. So add contact is a private route, and at the moment user is not logged in, so I should be redirect to the login page in 5 seconds. So you can see that it is working as expected. User will navigate towards the login page in 5 seconds. So this is working. Home is also working because home is also a protected route. So this is working as expected. User is navigate towards the login page in 5 seconds. Okay, now let's sign in with the Google Plus. So this is also working, guys. Okay, and we have also did some changes in our addedit.js file. So let's add one random contact here. Okay, so test1234 test1234 @gmail.com, and let's click on save. So now we have successfully added the contact in our table component. So this is all working with the latest changes of React Router DOM in our existing project. And let's click on sign out. So this is also working as expected. So guys, we have done all the changes in our existing project with respect to the latest changes of React Router DOM version 6. So I hope guys you have got the full understanding of latest changes of React Router DOM in this video, and I hope you will be able to update your any existing React project with the help of this video, in which I showed you the latest changes of React Router DOM version 6. So thank you so much guys for watching this video. If you like this video, then please press the like button and subscribe my channel. I will see you in other video. So till then, take care and goodbye.